right, so I just completed MMA Shred, and I wanted to give you some tips from a quarter force instructor, from a quarter force challenger, and from somebody who absolutely loves this program and is doing. I'm just being really mindful and focusing on how I can help you help yourself and get better and really just utilize these 27 minutes of your time. So I'm just going to jump into it. These are kind of notes that I make throughout my workout that I realize that I want to share with you. The first one, you hear it all the time, use your core. But what does that really mean? If you've been in my groups before doing quarter force, you've seen and heard me say this before. And I am not shy about sharing my after sweaty body, because for me it is something that I'm very proud of. Even though I'm not a six-pack, whatever, right? That doesn't really mean much to me. So use your core means engage this entire area right here and all this. The way to do that, start practicing now. What you can do is kind of put the weight on your heels first, and then settle into your toes and just literally core. See, that's me regular. Can you see that? And I'm holding this all in. I'm kind of like using my ass, my legs. I'm holding that at regular, settled, core. So when I'm working out, this is all engaged. So if you start that and then you lift your hands and go, always, let me show you my feet real quick. Always on the balls of your feet and turn. Engaged core. Right now that's engaged. You see? Engaged. Another thing I just mentioned, stay light on the balls of your feet. So this is the ball right here. See, I can't look. I get distracted. Okay. This is the ball, right? Like that of your feet, right under your toes, right? So this portion of your feet, you want to stay light on that, and you want your knees to feel nice and loose, right? Knees to feel nice and loose, so that this allows your muscles on your legs to really start suspending. And when you turn, your legs aren't fighting it. If you stay tight and you go like this, right? If I don't move the balls, if I don't stay on the balls and I stay on the heel, what happens? Right here, my foot is getting stuck, my knee is twisting, and then my leg is trying to twist, but it's fighting it, right? And you're stopping your weight, you're stopping your upper body. But if you stay light and then you turn, you literally can move your entire body. If there's someone in front of you, you're going to knock them right in the chin, and you're not hurting your knees. That's really protecting your knees. Practice that. They do this a lot, right, throughout the program, because what they're trying to do is get you to stay light, get you to feel comfortable staying light on your feet. Another thing that I love to do, and I will start off with like a shirt sometimes, just because I forget, but when I am doing my spikes, I love to just stare at yourself. A couple of reasons. One, you are your biggest opponent, right? You are looking at yourself and you're seeing how strong you are. You're seeing that you're actually going higher than you think you are. You see that you actually have more power. You can check your form, make sure you're not getting too hurt, and you can see how much ability you have, right? Because you're seeing it right there, staring right back at you. And this also helps you visualize you doing it the next day and the next day and the next day, because on those mornings where you feel tired, you're able to kind of visualize, when I did it that last time, and I remember how good I was feeling during or after when it was finally done, but you can see yourself getting through it. And secondly, I love, especially doing like the jump squats, especially now that I have some extra love around my waist. Like, okay, so you had just seen it, like I'm going like this, and then I see the hang, and then I see the jiggle, right? And I freaking am like, yeah, okay, I see you, baby. I see you. And I know it's going to tighten up. And I'm not even worried about it. Guys, I want to just let you know right now. I mean, I have fluctuated with my weight a little bit. Definitely like, I don't know, 20s and over. But before that, through high school and early 20s, I was really, really insecure. I had really poor body image. And I, even though I was thinner, I always felt insecure about my stomach. And I can tell you right now, even when I was thin, I was insecure about my bulge. And it was probably because I had the hottest roommate on earth, and she had like this little mini six-pack right after taking a shit. So, I was constantly comparing myself. Plus, she had this big old booty Dominican girl. Love her to death. But, so I was always comparing my body to hers because my body's completely different. Didn't have a booty for crap. And then I worried about like all these little nips and stuff like that. Doing things like this, which is just working with other women, especially women that just have similar struggles that I do, and then working with programs, working like with a personal trainer. Guys, if I could work with a PT every day at the gym, that would have been gold and that would have been awesome. But unfortunately, that's not something that's in my budget, and I have to say I kind of secretly really appreciate the fact that I can be at home and work out at 11:30 at night, or just finish my workout and my son is upstairs, and I don't have to worry about rushing anywhere. I can do this when I can, and I did it after dinner, so if I have to pass some gas right in the beginning, then I can do it and I have no insecurities and I can really push myself. So yes, a PT, personal trainer in my face telling me how amazing I am and that I can push harder would be fun and great. But there's so many other factors involved in that this is such a great fit for me. Back onto the tips. Gut hanging motivates me. Okay. And then the push kick. Okay. Oh, this is hard to do with the headphones. But so the push kick. Let's see if I can show you. So the push kick is when you lift your knee. Oh, you know what? Maybe, no, I can't do it. Okay. Can I, all right. Let me take this off. So let me tell you what I'm going to do. And again, I'm using my headphones because my kid is asleep and I would die if he woke up right now because I can't take a shower then. Okay. So the push kick is going to be that I'm going to, put my weight on my heel on my right foot. Let's just say for real quick, and then lift my left. And what you want to do is, again, we're using our entire core. So I'm contracting, my hands are in the air, and when you lift your knee, you lift, contract it, and you lift and lower your arms. You're using this motion, right? Okay? I want you to hear me. You see that? Like, I'm literally kicking out the air, and what you want to focus on is lifting your knee. Think about lifting your knee. Okay? That's step one. Do that. And in MMA shred, you do it about twice. You alternate legs and you go forward and then you step back, step back. I want you to just do that twice, right? Don't worry about your feet. I want you to completely ignore your feet. Do that like 2 or 3 times. And then, very important, you have to start incorporating your feet. And what you do is you get your knee, right? Because I want you to get used to this motion. So get your knee, and then once your knee's up here, flex. Okay, so up and flex. So in all the other kicks, you're kind of pointing your toes down, but when you are push kicking, you're pushing a door open. You are pushing the door open to that mofo who thought he could get away with hiding behind the door with some other chica, and you are about to beat some ass. You're about to MMA style them. So you're kicking it. So you're like, whoo, and then kick. Now you want to do this, and then you, boom, kind of step onto the floor, right? But not tough. Like, it's like, huh, flat foot, down. And then step back, huh, flat foot, down. So let me show it to you. Okay. So you're doing something, I don't know, and then you're like this. Let's just say southpaw. You're, right? Right? Again. So first traditional, it's, and you'll notice your body automatically goes back. Again, so it's like this. That makes it easier, okay? I know that kick can feel really confusing at first, so just do it really slow. If you notice on the video, Jericho is doing it slow too. So do it slow and get it. Get it, get it, get it. It's really important to get the technique and don't try to rush. I'm trying. How the heck? Where do I connect this? Oh crap. So you can tell I'm really tired. Oh, there it is. Okay, sorry about that. What was the next thing? Flex and slow down. Slow and learn. And in the spike, your very last spike, they let you know it's the last round, you're almost done. I want you to slow down. And again, use your core, use your knee, lift it and go back, right? So lift, can I do it like this? Lift, go back. Lift it, go back, okay? Really important to go slow. It's not the running man. I know it's easy to try to do the running man, but running man is just lifting your legs. This is a running man. That's like a turbo thing. I know this video is going to be making some of you dizzy, and I apologize about that. And I wanted to talk to you guys. Maybe I'll re-record this again later, but I just wanted to put this out there since MMA Shred is where a bunch of you are on today. So I wanted to share that with you. Also check out my dynamic strength tips that I shared. And yeah, I think this is such an incredible workout program. It literally is probably the one program I think every single person should do. And again, hit the MOD, modify whatever first week you are doing on any program, but especially ones like this where there's a lot of new techniques involved, because the most important thing is to be safe. Oh, one more thing was when we do the switch knee and you're like 1, 3, 2, 1, and then you're going on the other side. I personally have to be careful with my knees, arthritis and everything, torn cartilage. So I don't necessarily do the hop too much. I'll maybe do it at the very end when I see we're just about finished. I'll hop just because I want to feel it a little bit. But I literally just keep your legs apart and just make sure that your chest is up, shoulders up, and that your hips are forward. That is going to make sure that you are 90 degrees in the front and your legs are wide enough, but not too wide. So it's just like hip width and pushed back. And when you go into the spike, take a second, take a breath, and then do it, okay? Especially in the beginning when your body is getting accustomed to that movement, because again, I don't want you to just jump right into it and then like trip all over yourself. It's not a race. It is not a race. The key is technique. You will see that you will seamlessly start progressing into these new moves when they become more of a routine and more of a habit. Your body gets accustomed to jumping from here to here to here. But in the beginning, you're showing her, you're teaching your body, right? And it's all of a process. If you're having a hard time focusing, if you're having a hard time figuring, kind of like going from move to move to move, because there's so many, even with this one, it's only 9 rounds, but there's so many new moves. I want to encourage you to reach out to me and, even if you need to just try Energize. I can tell you it is a game changer. It literally lets you put your best foot out there. I was half asleep when I started this workout, and I literally almost want to hit play to another 20-minute workout, just same program, just because I feel so on fire. I haven't decided if I'm going to do it or not, just because I do plan on waking up early tomorrow, but I don't know. I feel so good. I feel so great. So I 100% recommend that to you, because again, if you're struggling through this and you really know that you have more, you will feel the difference once you try this. So use it, okay? This is for you. Make the most of your 27 minutes. Make the most of each and every day, guys. Life is so short. You never really know what's going on. You don't know what's around the corner. So just take the time to take care of you and make the best of it. And when it's said and done, I don't know, just be proud of yourself, because that's what counts. Even if you can't do all the programs and you're just modifying, you are moving, you are doing something, and you are going to progress. So be proud of yourself, because I 100% am. I've got so much love for you guys. I'll talk to you soon, okay? Mwah.